Today we're taking a look at these NHL matches, which are happening on Thursday, May 12, 2022, and giving you match breakdowns, betting tips and predictions in general on these games. Welcome back to High Stakes, let's get straight into it. Also, don't forget to subscribe to get notified as soon as we release these sport prediction videos, and if you would like more betting tips and predictions, then check out our Patreon in the link down below. Our new Patreon is a way for us to help you improve your chances of making more money. Multiple plans are available for each and every one of you. You can get 30 extra betting picks all the way up to 500 extra betting picks per month. Stop wasting hours of your time searching for bad betting picks that ends up costing you a lot of money. Join the High Stakes Patreon now and get the best betting picks. Texas Rangers vs Kansas City Royals. Our team pick is Texas Rangers for the win, and here is why. The Royals have yet to officially name a starter, but multiple sources are pointing toward John Heasley to get the call up from the minors to make his season debut in this contest. He made 6 starts so far this season for AAA Omaha of the International League, posting a 1-0 record, a 4.44 ERA, a 0.949 WHIP, 6 walks and 30 strikeouts, over 26.1 innings of work. At the major league level, Heasley made 3 starts last season, going 1-1 with a 4.91 ERA, a 1.227 WHIP, 3 walks and 6 strikeouts over 14.2 innings of action. In what would be his 4th career major league start, Heasley faces the Rangers for the first time. As a result, this would be his first career outing at Globe Life Field. In his minor league career, Heasley is 17-11 with a 3.66 ERA, a 1.193 WHIP, 90 walks and 305 strikeouts over 295 innings and 65 career appearances, 58 starts. Taylor Hearn is slated to be on the mound for the Rangers in this contest as he makes his 6th start of the season in this one. He comes in 1-2 with a 6.53 ERA, a 1.839 WHIP, 10 walks and 24 strikeouts over 20.2 innings of work this season. Hearn earned the win in his last start, which came at home against Atlanta on May 1st. He threw 5 innings, allowing 2 runs on 4 hits with 3 walks and 6 strikeouts in a 7-3 Rangers victory. In his last 3 starts, Hearn is 1-1 with a 7.62 ERA, a 1.69 WHIP, 8 walks and 14 strikeouts over 13 innings of work. Hearn didn't factor in the decision in his lone career appearance against the Royals, which came at home on April 1, 2021. He threw 2.1 innings, allowing 2 runs on 4 hits with 1 walk and 2 strikeouts in a 14-10 Rangers loss. Hearn is 3-6 with a 4.81 ERA, a 1.50 WHIP, 30 walks and 74 strikeouts over 76.2 innings in 32 career appearances, 10 starts, at Globe Life Field. The pitching matchup leaves something to be desired in this contest, as neither starting pitcher does much to move the needle. That could open up things offensively, but from a side perspective, it makes things a bit shakier of a proposition. Heasley has his work cut out for him at this point, and the Royals have struggled to put things together with any consistency in the first month of the season. Hearn struggled early on in the season, but he is coming off a win in his last outing as the Rangers downed the Braves. Based on what we've seen from both teams, give the slight edge to Texas as they win the finale of the series here. Our total pick is over 7.5 runs. Texas is averaging 4.11 runs per game. Their .220 batting average is 25th in the league. Their .287 on-base percentage is also 25th, while their .340 slugging percentage is 26th. Nathaniel Lowe leads the Rangers with a .260 batting average. Corey Seager leads the team with 6 home runs, while Adolis Garcia leads the team with 18 RBI. Texas's pitching has also been good, with the team giving up 4.14 runs per game. Opponents have a .226 batting average against the Rangers, which is 15th in the league. Their 3.86 ERA is 20th, while their 1.26 WHIP is 19th. In his last start, Hearn gave up 4 hits and 2 runs in 5 innings, leading to a 7-3 win over Atlanta. They will need another solid start from him if they want to get the win. Kansas City is averaging 3.07 runs per game. Their .219 batting average is 26th in the league. Their .283 on-base percentage is 28th, while their .311 slugging percentage is 29th. Andrew Benintendi leads Kansas City with a .327 batting average and 12 RBI, while Salvador Perez led the team with 5 home runs. Kansas City's pitching isn't very good, with the team giving up 4.78 runs per game. Opponents have a .259 batting average against the Royals, which is 28th in the league. Their 4.61 ERA is 26th, while their 1.39 WHIP is 27th. They gave up 20 runs in their last 4 games and will need to do a better job if they want to win this game. Chicago White Sox vs New York Yankees. Our team pick is New York Yankees for the win. And here is why. The New York Yankees swept their two-game series with the Toronto Blue Jays, winning on Wednesday, 5-3. New York gave up an early run, but scored 3 runs in the fourth inning thanks to a 2-run homer off the bat of Gleyber Torres, his 5th home run of the season. That was the 40th home run of the season for the Yankees, 3rd overall, and they are averaging 4.49 runs per game, 9th in baseball. The club is 2nd in home runs per game, 1.35, and 4th in ops, .724. Starting pitching has been great for the White Sox as well, as they are 7th in starter ERA at 3.21. Right-hander Dylan Cease will look to keep that trend going, as he will get the start. Cease is 3-1 with a 2.38 ERA in 6 starts. He has been outstanding over his last 2 outings, allowing 1 total run in 12.0 innings pitched. Cease has the benefit of turning over the game to a solid bullpen, as Chicago is 12th in bullpen ERA at 3.45. The White Sox are averaging just 3.53 runs per game, 26th overall. They are 21st in batting average .225 and 24th in ops, .637. The White Sox have really struggled to hit the ball at home, hitting .216 in their 15 home contests, posting a .276 on-base percentage. 3 players are tied for the team lead in home runs with 4, including both Tim Anderson and Andrew Vaughn, who each have 4 homers and 12 RBI. That Chicago enters this contest as the favorite is a little surprising. No doubt that odds makers are looking at the fact that Gil is making his first start of the season and that Cease has pitched so well and has decided that Chicago is a smart pick. That simply is not the case. The White Sox right-hander has been hammered in his 2 outings against New York, giving up 8 earned runs in 9.1 innings, a 7.71 ERA. Plus, the White Sox simply do not have the power or lineup to compete with the Yankees. Both teams are playing very well right now, but New York is able to dominate teams in a way that Chicago simply cannot do. Our total pick is over 7.5 runs. And here is why. New York has been one of the best defenses in baseball, and despite hitting just .237 as a unit, is 2nd in the MLB with 40 home runs and 8 in scoring offense, averaging 4.48 runs per game. Aaron Judge, in the midst of a contract season, is putting up MVP-type numbers, hitting .288 with a league-high 10 home runs. Rookie Luis Gil will get the start for the Yankees. He started 6 games last season and was solid, going 1-1 with a 3.07 ERA in 29.1 innings. It will be his first start of the season, and the lengthy right-hander will look to pick up right where he left off in his limited action in September of last season. The White Sox are coming off an excellent season last year, and with a ton of returning talent, they should be in contention in October. The offense has started sluggish, hitting .225 and are scoring just 3.52 runs per game, coming in 21st and 26th in the league respectively. Tim Anderson continues to produce at a high level, leading the team with a .347 batting average and is tied for the team high with 4 home runs. The White Sox pitching has been lights out top to bottom this year, and the right-handed Vince Velasquez will get the start in this one. Velasquez has been solid this season in his 5 starts, but especially so in his last 2, pitching a combined 10 innings, allowing just a run on 7 hits, while striking out 8. New York posted a big comeback win over Toronto in the Tuesday game, getting a walk-off homer from Aaron Judge in the bottom of the 9th for a 6-5 result. On Wednesday, the Yankees scored 3 times in the 4th inning on the way to a 5-3 victory. Jamison Talon put up 5.1 innings with 2 earned on 6 hits and a walk in the start. Los Angeles Dodgers vs Philadelphia Phillies. Dodgers, minus 1.5 runs, and here is why. The Phillies will turn to Zach Wheeler to set the tone in the opener. The righty comes in struggling so far this season, especially in the win-loss department, sitting with a 1-3 record. Adding in a 4.10 ERA and 1.25 WHIP, the Dodgers will like their chances to get through to him early. He has been much stronger of late though, failing to allow a run in the last 13.2 innings and striking out 14. If he can channel that form early, the Phillies could be pleasantly surprised. Philadelphia's offense does come in as a bright spot though, as they continue to have a shot every night to keep pace with opponents. After some struggles during the first half of last season, they turned it on after the All-Star break in 2021 and have been able to carry that over into this season. They rank 6th in baseball in runs per 9 innings and are top 10 in average, ops, and home runs as well. The addition of Nick Castellanos, .374 OBP, has been crucial to their success, while having the power bats of Kyle Schwarber, 7 HRs, and Bryce Harper, 19 RBI, doesn't hurt either. The one to keep an eye on, though, is Alec Bohm, .317 average, as he can pace the offense and set the tone for some of the heavy hitters behind him. Tyler Anderson will look to get the weekend series started with a win in this one, as he will get the ball on the mound for the Dodgers. With the injuries across the rotation, Anderson has looked like one of Los Angeles' best pitchers so far, sporting a 3.0 record and 2.78 ERA. He's only averaging 4.2 innings per start, which could be a concern. He hasn't allowed more than 2 runs in any of his last 5 starts, and catching the Phillies fresh off a flight could be perfect for him to keep things going. Los Angeles' lineup remains one of the best in not only the National League, but in baseball as a whole. Most importantly, they score runs, where they lead baseball in runs per 9 innings, even despite failing to make an overwhelming impression in most other offensive categories. They only rank 14th in batting average and home runs, though ranking in the top third of baseball in fewest strikeouts certainly helps. Freddie Freeman .314 average, .398 OBP, has proven to be a string acquisition, while Mookie Betts, 5 HRs, has provided the power. The rest of the lineup has struggled to see much power provided, though that might change as they return home on Thursday night. Zach Wheeler has been hittable this season, and he's been at his worst on the road, where he's allowed 8 hits and 7 runs. Tyler Anderson has allowed 17 hits and 7 runs in 22.2 innings, while striking out 22. Anderson has a 2.00 ERA and .212 allowed batting average in 9 innings at home. 2 teams heading in different directions overall. Thursday's series opener is primed perfectly for the Dodgers to come away with the win, and it'll all start with the battle on the mound. The Dodgers will hand the ball off to Anderson, who has been one of the most consistent pitchers in baseball this season. Adding in that Philadelphia is in the midst of their road trip, having to take on an elite arm is far from ideal. For the Dodgers, they still have one of the best lineups in baseball, and adding in that they have been absolutely dominant at home means a win is coming. Additionally, according to Covers.com, the Phillies are 1-8 in their last 9 road games against a left-handed starter, while the Dodgers are 41-10 in their last 51 home games. Our total pick is under 8. Philadelphia has not been as strong on the mound as at the plate. The Phillies are 22nd in team ERA at 3.94 and 18th in WHIP at 1.25. Opposing hitters are averaging .239 at the plate against Phillies pitching. Aaron Nola is the leader in strikeouts for Philadelphia with 47. As of the publication of this article, the Philadelphia Phillies had not yet released the name of their starting pitcher for Thursday's opening game of a 4-game series against the Los Angeles Dodgers. At the plate, Los Angeles is 8th in team batting average at .241, 3rd in on-base percentage at .326, and 7th in slugging percentage at .397. The Dodgers have scored 146 runs, which is 4th in baseball. Mookie Betts is batting .250, but has a team-best 5 home runs. Trey Turner has a team-leading 21 RBIs. Los Angeles spreads around the RBIs as 8 players already have 11 or more runs batted in. Off-season acquisition Freddie Freeman has 10 doubles, 1 triple, 3 home runs and 13 RBIs. Los Angeles has 83 extra base hits with 50 doubles, 6 triples, and 27 home runs. Disclaimer, no financial advice. The information on this channel is provided for education and informational purposes only, without any express or implied warranty of any kind, including warranties of accuracy, completeness, or fitness for any particular purpose. The information contained in or provided from or through this channel is not intended to be and does not constitute financial advice, investment advice, trading advice, or any other advice. The information on this channel and provided from or through this channel is general in nature and is not specific to you, the user, or anyone else. You should not make any decision, financial, investment, trading, or otherwise, based on any of the information presented on this channel without undertaking independent due diligence and consultation with a professional broker or financial advisory.